Hey guys, how are you today? Bitcoin Kid here, March 1st, 2021. All right, so what has been going on since the weekend? Bitcoin was crashing all week long, and now finally we've gotten it back up, hit over 48,000, almost 49,000, I believe, late Sunday, early Monday morning, whatever it was. But we've gone up, so that's really great. We've seen again about a 10+% move from the 43,000 over the weekend to about 48K, so that's great. A top trader and also a crypto strategist, Michael Van de Pop, says that we could get maybe towards a $54,000 Bitcoin in the next couple of weeks, but after some tests that we're going to see at 48,000. If we can't hold at 45,000, we could probably test down to 37, maybe $40,000 for Bitcoin. But you know what a great opportunity to buy more Bitcoin. And you probably hear a lot of YouTubers and a lot of other crypto analysts say this, but it definitely really is. I was able to pick up like another, I think it was like at least $300 worth of Bitcoin that I purchased at 43,000, and I'm definitely starting to hodl the coins. I mean, we started off with the first videos talking about selling the profit, which at that time Bitcoin was under 20,000. We hadn't seen a 20,000 Bitcoin since 2017. Again, we saw that 80% crash. That was my mentality back then. Was like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna grab my profits now. And again, there's a lot of strategists that say, hey, get some of your profit, and it's very true. But I was really just kind of selling all the profit and saying, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna grab whatever money I can, make $1,000 a month, and just be happy with that. But then as time went on and we started seeing, all these institutional investing coming in, and just spilling in, not even millions, billions of dollars. I mean, MicroStrategy, I think they just bought another $1 billion worth just the last couple of days. And just seeing what the future is, and realizing like, wow, this coin, this gold 2.0, this store of asset, Bitcoin I'm referring to, could get into the millions of dollars. So just think about that. I mean, some analysts are saying that it could be $50 million for a coin, maybe within the next 10 years. So imagine if you put $1,000 into Bitcoin right now. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, so do your homework. But I'm saying myself, if I put $1,000 in Bitcoin right now and just left it there, and it went to $50 million, okay, that's like whatever that's at this point it would be 1,000x. Let's say around 50K. You're looking at $1 million for just $1,000. So I get a lot of people that ask me like, hey, is it too late to invest? I mean, we're just looking at a $50,000 Bitcoin, right? Like, oh wow, we haven't gone past 58 or 59,000 for Bitcoin. So we're just kind of seeing like, maybe this is the end. It's going to fall back. It's going to crash 80%. We have seen drops, 80% in 2017, but we really haven't seen these huge drops. We've seen, maybe a 40% drop, but most of the dips have been 25%, 30%, just recently, like less than 20%. And it's bounced back up again. It's been bought up by whales. There's a lot of strategies that these big whales do. Like, someone put on Instagram, billionaires spend millions to make billions. Millionaires spend thousands, to make millions. And people that don't have a lot of money, spend nothing and hope to become millionaires, right? So that is very true. So it's the same thing. Like, once I started realizing like, hey, you know what? I've got to start thinking of Bitcoin in a different way, as not to sell it, but to hold on to this asset, because with new things that are coming out, like for example, like loans. Because I started saying, well, how can I, that'd be great to hold it, and if it goes to $1 million, great. But when do I get to spend it, right? Well, the point is, you don't spend it. There's now institutions that allow you to take loans on your cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, which is great. So you can actually still hold on to your valued asset and take a loan off on a small percentage, and live off that money. Use to pay bills, or use that to do, and guess what? Now your asset, it's like a home. Think about it. You get a line of equity on your house, right? And you were able to live off that money a little bit, but they're high interest rates, so you got to watch out. They're like 20%. But if you get like a 4 or 5% interest rate, and you're able to, use that money to buy things or to live off. And now, but your house is still going up in value, right? 10 years later, guess what? Your house just, went from 300,000 to 400,000. You still might have that small loan that you were paying off, but now your house has gone up in value. Well, the same kind of concept with Bitcoin. It's like it's continuously going up in value, and we can definitely see that this is like really good asset to invest in. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but this is exactly what I'm doing. So now with that mentality, I'm basically buying the dips with Bitcoin, holding on to it. I am investing in other altcoins that if those go up in value, then yes, I will convert those profits into Bitcoin. And those are the smaller coins that I'm going to, just, take advantage of. And as they go up in profit, go up in value, I'm going to flip those into either Ethereum and or Bitcoin. So again, Ethereum's the second largest coin out there, which I do hold about almost 1.5 ETH. That one, yes, I'm waiting for that one. That's like the second largest coin, for that one to go to 2,500 to 5K to 10 grand, and then flip that coin into, or potentially just flip the profit into Bitcoin and just keep going from there, because that way I eventually will be able to obtain one full Bitcoin, right? And if it goes to $1 million, awesome for me, right? Awesome for all of us. Okay. So that being said, Grayscale is considering adding 23 altcoins to their holdings. Coins like Aave, Cardano, Chainlink, Compound, Cosmos, Decentraland, that's that mono one that we were talking about the other day, EOS, Filecoin, Flow, Dapper Labs, we talked about that the other day, LivePeer, MakerDAO, Polkadot, Graph, and a whole bunch of other ones that they're looking about. 23 total coins. Okay. Also, a white whale, a great white whale, Moby Dick, right? I was reading Moby Dick the other day. A whale alert: $4.5 billion in BTC moved in a historic transfer. Prior to this was a $1.11 billion transfer in October. So this has been like one of the largest transfers. We're starting to see money now move. Maybe these whales that have purchased these coins before, either looking to sell off, or they're looking to just, or moving away from the exchanges. Bitfinex is behind this transfer. The cold wallet is owned by them, and this particular wallet is the third wealthiest Bitcoin address and record. Okay, so that's really cool. Another thing, Goldman Sachs will be beginning to trade cryptocurrency. Another thing, Btc Miners made $1.36 billion in February. That's a 21% growth from January, which was 1.12 billion. So what does that mean? More money means more equipment for them to buy. More equipment means more BTC to mine. So just think about that. Right now, on average, we're mining about 900 coins a day, and most of these institutions are buying triple that. So they're buying the reserves. They're buying 900 coins a day, and they're buying 2 or 3 days worth of reserves on the back end. So they're saying that soon it's going to be very difficult to buy Bitcoin. So the more these miners mine the coin, the faster it's going to be mined, the less coins are going to be available for us. So this is definitely a time to take advantage of these dips, and again, don't, sell the house or the cars, right? But, if you have extra finance, you have extra funds available, or just sell a bunch of stuff around the house. That's why I got a bunch of comic books. Anybody interested? I got some old school comic books when I was a kid. My dad, rest his soul, he had saved a whole bunch of comic books when I was like a kid. They were sitting in his garage for the last 18 years. And my mom had found comic books just like about a month or two ago, and I had been looking for them for like 20 years or whatever it was. And it turns out they had them in the garage. They had moved anyways, long story short. But here they are, and I've got like a Spawn #1 mint condition. I don't know, it's worth like $300, but anyways. Those are the kind of stuff that, take advantage of. You got a bunch of stuff in your garage, sell them, do something with it. It's time to move, time to wake up, guys, and definitely invest in these cryptocurrencies. All right, guys, so listen, we're going to move forward to to the next part of the video, and we are going to see what I'm doing in my portfolio. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, how are you? Let's continue. All right, so we're in Bitcoin. First of all, I want to say please excuse my phone. It's completely destroyed as my work phone. Anyways, but just let's take a look. I left the other phone at the house. But let's just take a look. Bitcoin 48,382, so that's amazing, right? We're down like 43,000 just the other day. Ethereum's coming back up 1519, that's amazing too. Cardano's down a little bit. We've got Polkadot, that's going up. Some of that we're looking at. XRP, Litecoin. You know, keep an eye on this one. This was like 238 like a week or so ago. Chainlink, they're saying take a look at this one. There's going to be another one going up. Stellar Lumen's coming back up. Dogecoin starting to make a little comeback here. Aave, this is ones that Grayscale was looking at to adding as well. Cosmos over these coins. EOS, these are some different ones. VeChain, this is one to look into. Keep an eye on that. Tezos, here we go. Tezos. Synthetics, this is another one to look into as well. Elron as well. So these are just some of the coins that this is the MakerDAO that they were talking about as well. Here's the Filecoin that Grayscale is going to start to offer as well. Those are definitely some coins to look at there. All right, so let's take a look. Let's go into my portfolio real quick and see what we're doing. And let's take a look at this. Okay, great. So let's see what we did here over the weekend. Okay, you probably realized I had about 8 something. I had to move some money anyway, so but I definitely did buy back in over the weekend, so that was great. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so see right here on Sunday I was able to buy another $305, and I bought this at let's see, one second. I bought this at 46,000, so that wasn't that too bad. Excuse me. I also bought some on Robinhood as well, so bought another 300. I think that was around like 40, 43, 44 when I bought that at. Okay, so let's take a look back here. We're going into, so you see I'm starting to build up my Bitcoin here. These are some of the other coins that I had that they were kind of low, but they're going back up again too. Bought these at about $39. Again, I'm trying to have about 9 or 10 different altcoins that as they start profiting, I'm going to convert that profit into Bitcoin. So we've got Tezos, Graph, Loopring. Again, these are all still down. They're coming back. They were a little bit lower before, but these are some of the coins that I'm looking at right now, keeping an eye on there. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. I just kind of wanted to show you, where I'm at right now. If you guys have any questions or just ask me, what I'm doing with my investments. So, but definitely start to move everything into, Bitcoin and start holding it, because these are definitely the times where we need to start buying dips as Bitcoin goes up in value. And again, as some of these, start going up in value, I will convert to profits, and I'll start seeing if some of these start moving a little bit more than others. Maybe I'll convert into one of these coins as they start going up, just so I can have more of a profit as the values go up. And that's pretty much it, guys. I just kind of want to show you that, and to let you know if you have any questions. Please, you can follow me on Instagram, ask me questions there. I usually get back to you very quickly. Please like and subscribe. This definitely helps out the channel. I really appreciate that, guys, and have a great day.